David Christopher's, and we're excited to be back. We jumped on last Saturday with a video, Think Pink Wreath, and that has done really well. We've sold some of those, so people like those. And today we have a new idea for you. This is Think Green, or St. Patrick's Day, right? That's why we're wearing our green shirts this morning.
Unintentional, but this was one of 3 or 4 color options: black, gray, navy, dark green.
Well, I intentionally wore green, so there you go. Yeah. We're going to get started with this, and I'm hoping, can this be a kit and a completed wreath, or what are you thinking?
Yeah.
So you can check out the links in the description for a link to the completed wreath, a link to the kit if you want to do it yourself, or a link to, there'll be a link for the items that were used in the wreath. So if you liked one thing but not another, you want to piece something together on your own, it'll be simple and easy to shop.
So we are going to be using square boxwood wreaths today. So you can actually hang these square if you want. For today's video, I think we're going to be going with diagonal. These are new. We just got these in actually today. I went out in the warehouse and grabbed a box so that I could use them and show you guys a few things to do with them, because we have a lot of customers that want to use boxwood wreaths because it is very easy for them to be able to add a new color bow, a new theme, a new season, and they don't have to change their entire wreath out. They can change a bow and just a couple of little things and have an entirely new season already to go. So we're going to be adding a few things to our wreath. So this actually has a styrofoam base on the back. Keep that in mind that these are actually going to be kind of easy to stick things into, more so than some of the little honeysuckle wreaths. And then we've got little clover, glittered clover stems that have berries with them, and we're going to cut that into a few pieces. And like I said, we're going to be able to add those. So I'm not even going to glue these in so that you would be able to take these out. Like I said, a lot of people like the functionality of being able to use multiple different seasons, but you can just push these down in the wreath. Because it's styrofoam, it makes it super easy to utilize for people. They don't have to worry about, like, it's a grapevine wreath, did I get it in there, did I glue it in right, that kind of thing. Just kind of push it down in there about a ½ inch to an inch, and it should be plenty secure. Are you filming me?
Yes.
Sorry, I thought you were just videoing. So I'm going to use this wildflower spray just to give us a little extra white. It's going to help that pop a little bit, because we are going to put green bow on the wreath because, you know, it is St. Patrick's Day. You need a little green, or a little more green, the case may be. So we're going to add just a little bit. There we go. Just got to find a little spot where there's not boxwood so that you can add. So we're going to be using this stained glass ribbon that looks like, we called it that because it's got these like stained glass pattern almost on the ribbon. A lot of different shades of green going on there in the geometric pattern, but that's going to look really good with all the different shades of green we've got going on with our wreath. So we are going to use this, and we're going to do a bow for our wreath. And like I said, we are hanging this one diagonally. You can do it square if you prefer, and I know a lot of people like to do the bows where they actually hang the wreath from this, but we're gonna alter it a bit after we finish this and show you another style that you could do with this wreath if you prefer. But we're just going to do a simple-ish little bow, somewhere around 3.5 to 4 yards of ribbon for this bow. Grab some wire and tighten this up. Pull our loops out, and we do have a ribbons and bows section, I believe, on our YouTube channel where you can go to and see some tips on how to create a bow if you need some help with that. I need some help with this. I decided it was easier to just leave it down and add my wire to it. Since I've just got a tiny little screw up here on top of the wall, I've been doing too many different things today and just barely getting into the video thing. So we're gonna move some of our white around. And after we've got our ribbon, our bow going on here, let's see, let's cut this. I'm gonna fold these over and cut from the bottom up, so I get that nice V shape in it. And I like to cut them at a couple of slightly different angles so they're not exactly the same. And then we can keep adding as much or as little as you really want to on this. Like I've got these glittered stems that kind of like a millet that we could add into this. But one thing I think that we're gonna do is we're actually gonna add another wreath. So if you want, you are welcome to stop here, or you always could add a little bit more of some of these things to it. But because I'm actually gonna add another wreath, we're gonna add another wreath here. And the way we're gonna do that is we're gonna attach the ribbon from the top wreath to the bottom wreath and let that kind of loop back to the top wreath. So if you've got like a large door, this would be a great piece if you've got like an 8-foot door or a 9-foot door. Even I think our door is pretty standard size at home, and I think this would work great. We've got one of those window grids in the front, and I think this would fit perfectly in the middle of that, because these are an 18-inch square wreath. So it's 18 inches from end to end, and I like the diagonal style, so that's the way we're going to keep these. And I'm going to show you how to add that other piece. To do that, we're going to take the bow off. So the easiest way to do this is to really just determine how long you need your ribbon. We're going to give this, I think roughly about that length. So we want this to go up just a little bit further. I think that's going to be maybe another, probably a yard of ribbon actually, maybe 18 inches on both sides. And then the easiest way to do this, the no fuss way to do this, I know there's a couple of different options for you, but I find that really the easiest way is to just take it and just tie it up here at the top.
So David's just telling me off camera that he needed an easel, but we sent the last easel we had to a funeral. And so we're going to have to restock those. But you got it done.
Yeah.
Without an easel. So you got those tied together.
So these are tied together. Now we can add back our bow here. And now we're going to basically repeat what we did on the top one on the bottom, and we're just going to have them connected. So we're going to use our glittered Clover Spray and some wildflower and really punch up the bottom part of this.
We haven't had that Clover Spray before, have we?
No, this is a new one. Just got this in a few days ago. So I'm excited to use new things as always. I don't know if anybody else is out there like me. I'm like, nah, I've seen that one before. I want to use something new. That's one reason we have to constantly get new things. Because I feel more motivated to use things when they're new for some reason.
So are you just repeating the same process? It looks like
but because I'm kind of going a little asymmetrical, I've got my tallest pieces on the left side on the top one. So my tallest pieces are going to go on the right side of the bottom one, and that will help balance everything out so that it's visually not overweighted on one side or the other without having to be perfectly symmetrical. And now really all we need to do is add another bow to our bottom piece. So we'll tie that real quick. Now we've got our other bow tied. All we need to do is attach that. This one's a little easier because it's attached at the top by the ribbon instead of just barely on a screw hanging on.
one day we'll have a little better setup.
One day.
Hopefully.
I feel like we keep saying
We
this.
do. But
one day I won't have to be, maybe I won't have to be the financial person and the person that does the ordering and does the designing and help and do building maintenance and all those things. Maybe we'll get some people to do those things. But there, we've got our nice little St. Patrick's Day door decor with 2 square wreaths that are on diagonals. So I really like this style. I just think it's very different, and again, it's something that you can change this out very easily. It's just the bow and a couple of stems. Pull those out. We're going to be coming up on Easter soon. We may be able to do a version like that.
yeah, so this had no glue. You didn't use any glue. So even
And
if you just
it's in there pretty well.
yeah, even if you just use the Boxwood wreaths by themselves on your door with nothing else or just a bow, it's really simple.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We do really appreciate your support. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That helps YouTube to send our videos out to other people. Turn your notification bell on so that you're notified when we do post a new vehicle. I was going to say a new vehicle, but we're not posting vehicles. We're posting videos.
We're just gluing vehicles together with hot glue here.
And when you watch this video, David and I will be celebrating our 20th year anniversary.
It's been a few minutes. Yeah.
So we have been married for 20 years, and I guess we haven't even been together for 21 because we dated for 6 months before we got married.
It was very brief.
Yes, so we've been married for 20 years. We've got 2 boys that are 18 and 14, and we are celebrating. So when you see this video, we will have already had some of our celebration fun as far as we're going to Maryville, Tennessee, and we're going to do some outdoor activities and get outside, hopefully. And then we're also going to go to the Lost Sea, right? That's on...
It's on our to-do list.
Yeah, on our to-do list, and it is something we've never done before. Where is that, though?
I think it's Athens, Tennessee.
It's called Athens?
I think it is. It's somewhere... It's really close to Athens.
Close to Chattanooga?
Yeah, I mean, Athens is a little past Chattanooga.
Anyway, we are going to be having a good time, hopefully. And we are excited to be celebrating those 20 years and excited to be bringing you this video together today. So we hope that you will consider making something on your own, or if you don't feel up to it, we make custom wreaths for people all the time. You can order from our website. If you don't see what you like, you can always message us, contact us, and say, hey, this is what I want to order. You can message us on our Facebook, our Instagram. You can also email us at shop@davidchristopher's.com. You can call or text us, 256-389-9424. We have multiple ways to help you, and our team is standing by, ready to take your order.
They're probably sitting down.
They probably are.
Not standing by.
Sounds like a great infomercial, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like we need to pan now to, you remember those old telethons where they would try to raise money on TV and they would say, we have agents standing by.
None of them were standing.
No, they're all sitting, but they would show you like all these people sitting at these desks, ready with smiles, like ready to take your call. That's what I picture. And that's us. We're here sitting at our desk, ready to take your call or your text or however you decide to communicate with us. Till next time, happy St. Patrick's Day and happy anniversary. Yeah.
Apparently we set the world on fire with our love.
We did.
The fire department's
They're sending
coming to set.
They're sending
Hose
the
us
fire,
down.
sending the fire truck.